Hello, my gorgeous Leos. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your reading. So, as always, I do have a pre-shuffle card here for you. And this week is going to be all about your success. All right, so we're going to read it out the book because it is still a fairly new deck for me. This says this week, peppermint indicates rapid progress, a quick return or increase of positive energies. And if you are seeking an answer, it is a loud and firm yes. Make sure you are directing all your energy and attention to the task at hand. And if you are in a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. There is a need to listen to others and consider other arguments at the moment, but do not let others completely make decisions for you. Alrighty, now you have a lovely little key here as well. And there also is the sign of Libra here. So maybe you are dealing with a Libra this week, but Libran energy is about 7th house. So as I said, relationships, dynamics with others will be important for you guys here, and also maybe creating a balance or fairness in some way will also be key factors this week. And speaking of keys, this key could mean that this week you are opening the door to success or to something in general. So usually when keys come up, it could be like you're getting certain information that's going to open a door for you, or whether an opportunity is going to be unlocked in some way, whatever it is. The key is the opening of some kind. So that's happening for you guys this week. Let's dive into the rest of your cards here, my lovely angels. Let's see what else is going on for you guys this week. We're going to get 2 from this deck. For my lovely Leos, oh, it fell on the floor. I will pick that up. Let's get one more. Flexible. So it does kind of carry on with that theme that we were saying here about listening to other people's arguments. So this is a card of compromise. It's about being flexible, either with others, the universe, whatever it is. Let's pick up the other card for you quickly. Ooh, it's higher power. So and as you can see, there is actually a little bit of a keyhole. So that's funny because your success is the key, and the keyhole seems to be in your third eye. All right, so whether you're opening your third eye up, you're seeing your success, you're able to visualize it, or whether you're just connecting with a higher power at this point of time, it's interesting. And a flexible card here, which is again kind of understanding that there's a lot of chaos going around you at the moment. At least whenever this card comes in, it means that your external surroundings are changing. The energies in your life are changing as well, but it is all in your favor. It may not look like it when it's going on, but I always say that this card is all about bending with the wind. Okay, there's a time to be rigid and stubborn, and there are other times to be a little bit more flexible, because something will happen. The egg here represents the fact that your goal, whatever it is you're trying to bring to life, will happen, but the way that it might be happening could be different to what you've expected it. So maybe that's why Spirit's saying to compromise with them. It's like, okay, Leo, you're going to have the success. It's here. We've seen it during a reading already, but maybe the way that it's going to happen might be different to what you're wanting. So they're saying, hey, it's all about compromise here. But let's see what else comes up for you so we can get a little bit clearer on what this is for you. For my lovely Leos, please, Spirit, let's get 2 other messages. Oh, men holding a heart. That's interesting. That could be you, or you could be dealing with this energy here. It does speak about romance and a thinking man. So that's quite interesting. So regardless of gender, masculine energies are all about action taking, structure, discipline, that kind of stuff. So providing all that kind of things here. So the lighting here is not the best. I feel like it needs to adjust a little bit to the cards. Anyway, whatever it is, I'll show you up here. So that's probably what you guys are bringing into this energy this week. So the masculine energy, but if it is something outside of yourself and somebody else in general, you could be dealing with somebody here who could have some feelings for you, or care, at least, depending on who this person is. A man holding a heart is somebody who has some feelings for you. All right. Or you could have feelings for somebody else. And in the thinking man, now, this could be that somebody is coming in this week with some advice for you. All right, this could be a friend, a colleague, or just someone that just comes in and gives you some really good ideas. It could be a partner that you're already with, whoever it is. It could also be you. Let's just say either you or somebody else. If it's you, you are feeling very clear-headed here, which is interesting because I do feel like it's because of this higher power card where you're being able to see things more clearly. You're connecting to spirit a little bit more. Maybe you're just getting these just ideas or downloads. Like it does feel like you're able to see things more clearly with your third eye. The thinking man, he has a clear quartz, right? So again, he's got a very clear vision. He knows what it is that he wants. He knows how to get it. So that could be you, or it could be someone around you who's giving you some very crystal clear advice. All right. So depending on who it is, could again be a lover because we do have this combination here. But it could also just be your energy. To be honest, it depends on who I'm speaking to, doesn't it? Right. Let's see what else is going on for Leos. Can we get some random tea leaf cards here? Some other themes for Leo this week. Let's get about 3 or 4. All right. Thank you. And I want one more. Thank you. All righty. So let's see what this is. So you have the hop coming in. This is great happiness. All right. That's amazing. Just so you can see it a bit more up close. All right. Then you also have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial change. Literally the same as the high power. And unicorns actually have it coming out their third eye. So that's interesting. I really feel like some of you might be focusing a bit more on, again, maybe your psychic abilities. Even if you're just meditating more, you're getting more clear. But you could definitely be trying to learn how to do maybe some spiritual stuff like that. You have hat that says you'll be playing a different role. That's interesting. And I wonder if that's this masculine energy coming through for you. You have vine, seek out information that will help you. That's interesting. It did jump on top of flexible, if you remember. So I wonder if that's what they're saying is maybe you need more information at this moment of time. And that's what they're wanting to be more flexible of. And it does, again, go hand in hand with the success card and with what it said about listening to other people's arguments, like other people's side of the story, or seeing what other people have to say about an idea and to adjust to something here. So that's interesting. And yeah, and then you have harp here. So that's pretty cool. It does look like an interesting week so far. Let's dive into your tarot cards, my lovely angels. So the first card we're going to get out is going to be about the overall energy for the week for Leo, the King of Cups. So again, I will say, for those of you who want to hear about romance, there definitely is somebody here who has some feelings for you, because a King of Cups is a romantic energy. So if you are dealing with somebody, you're dating somebody, or just have a feeling that somebody might have some feelings for you, this is true with the King of Cups. I got my Christmas deck, guys. Whee! All right, so King of Cups. And now, so not only maybe will someone express some feelings to you, or this could be just important about a dynamic with someone already this week. So if you are in a relationship, there could be some expressing of feelings that could be important, or again, the need to listen to somebody else's feelings because it might help the relationship or business partnership, whatever it is. That's coming up. But of course, this can also be your energy. If you are the King of Cups and you're not dealing with anybody to do with love and relationships, this is really you focusing on your own feelings, on your own heart space, regardless of what gender you are. You don't have to be a man to resonate with this, but this is really about your feelings. The difference between the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, well, the King of Cups is more emotionally stable in the sense that he understands his feelings so deeply, so intensely, that he's almost outside of them in a way. So for a lot of you, you could really be learning how to control or understand your feelings in that kind of way. But I like it. It's good energy. Right. Let's, am I going to clarify now? Yeah, why not? We'll go through bit by bit. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups the overall energy for this week? The Page of Pentacles. Now, if I will mention about romance, because for some of you it will resonate that way, someone definitely will be making an offer to you, a stable one at that. So if you are single and you do have someone around you, they are going to ask you to be into something more serious, okay? let's see a bit more. Now, for those of you outside of relationships, because I will include everybody, the Page of Pentacles is about starting something, taking the first step into something, and it's stable and it definitely guarantees you the throne later on. So it's long-term stability. This could be really you focusing on your feelings that you can actually maybe approach things in your life differently. All right, that could be the themes coming through here, but let's see. And you could be learning new things about yourself and your feelings and your emotions. And the Six of Swords, so moving forward and away from maybe some chaos. Right. And again, I will mention romance because I have to, because some of you do have it coming up. All right, so if it doesn't resonate with you, just be patient with me whilst I get the messages out for somebody out there. In terms of romance, the Six of Swords comes in after the Five. So maybe you have been through a little bit of conflict in your love life in general, whether it be with this person or somebody else. If you have had disagreements with somebody, it does look like there is this conversation happening this week of doing something differently together, okay, or approaching something differently. Again, being flexible, again, compromising in a way, but not a bad compromise. For some reason, when I said that word, it felt offensive. No bad not compromising your basic needs, but compromising the way that we do things or how we communicate, or that kind of stuff. So it's mature. The King of Cups is here. It's good. And Six of Swords moving towards calmer waters. So whatever it is that you guys are doing, it's very, very beneficial to the relationship and the dynamic. Outside of relationship and love, if it's just to do with you, this week you are really getting very stable. All right, it's a journey. All right, whatever you're doing emotionally, it definitely is a journey. But you are moving forward in a very positive way, because again, you're doing it more stable now. You're learning. You're a bit more open and aware to learning new things about whatever it is in your life. All right, whether it be finances, whether it be your emotions and your stability in general, the Six of Swords is moving towards calmer waters. All right, so that's very, very good stuff. Right, let's pull a card out for your energy specifically. For my Leos, please, Spirit. The Ace of Cups. So a lot of feelings going on here. The Ace of Cups is all about love. So because it's in your energy, you are going to be feeling more loving here, unconditionally loving, which is nice. So you are going to feel very happy. It makes sense with the heart being over here as well. Like it does feel like you're stepping into a happier time, which is great. So Ace of Cups, unconditional love, an overflow of love, focusing more on self-love and just loving life in general. This is a really nice energy to come through. And again, some of you may have feelings for somebody at this time, or for yourself and for life. Let's clarify this for you. Let's see. It's also an ace. So when aces come up, it's important to remember that this is a new energy. All right. It's the beginning of something, right? Why is the Ace of Cups in Leo's energy this week? The Four of Swords. That's so beautiful, because this represents the fact that you've healed something emotionally. Maybe, lately you've been acting on triggers, for example. Like it really does feel like you're understanding things a bit more, which is amazing. Four of Swords, again, healing, resting, focusing maybe on your health as well and your well-being. This is a really good combination for being more healthy, again, self-care, and again, healing anything that you feel like needs to be healed. It depends who I'm speaking to. If you have had health issues, or you could be just prioritizing your body at this time, and your mental health, your emotional health, whatever it is. The Four of Swords is coming away from pain, heartache, or whatever difficulty you've been through, and really being in a peaceful, stable place, which is amazing. So you're healing your emotions, and you're coming from a beautiful, loving energy, which is great. All right, let's dive into potential challenges or blockages this week. Didn't like how that tried to come out there. Right, challenge or blockage this week, or obstacle. I don't want to say blockage. What's the challenge or obstacle? The Two of Wands. So that's to do with planning for the future. All right, let me just change the lighting here so you can see a little bit. So the Two of Wands really is a card that usually has a guy with the wand in his hand, and he got the staff or the wand in the other, and it's about ideas about where you're going moving forward, and thinking about expanding your life or expanding whatever it is that you're doing this week. So your career, your business, your relationship, is thinking about the future. Okay, so that's in your challenge or obstacle position. So whether it is that you don't know where to go moving forward, you don't know how to expand, you don't know what more you want, or something to do with that. We're going to clarify it for you, but it's in your challenge. So it can just be challenging to do that. But it's not a bad card. And when good cards come through in a challenge position, it's just a little bit more difficult than we would like it to be, but it doesn't feel bad at all. All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the Two of Wands the challenge this week? The Nine of Pentacles. Maybe it's to do with your financial freedom. The Nine of Pentacles is about your independence. It's about financial independence or just being stable within oneself. So maybe there is something that you're having to do alone, or maybe you're seeking a bit more independence in your life in general. These are, again, really good cards. So maybe finances at the moment are a bit of a struggle, or trying to find out how to expand your finances could be the struggle. The Nine of Pentacles could be your goal. And the Two of Wands, again, you're trying to understand how to get there. That's just your challenge this week. But you are moving forward. I just want to remind you of that. Right, let's have a little look and see what's going on in your external world this week. What's going on around you for Leo? The Queen of Wands. So whenever a person card comes up in your external surroundings, it literally could be a person around you. So the Queen of Wands could be another fire sign. So another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or somebody, again, who's super confident, super... they stand out a lot, whoever the Queen of Wands is. I'm just going to go ahead and clarify before we jump into it. Why is this in the external surroundings? Please, what's the importance of the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands? Interesting. In the external surroundings of Leo, there is a conversation happening here. Look at that. And the fact that we have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here, there is a very... Okay, so you could be having business talks or conversations here. There's a lot of communication coming through this week that is going to grant you some kind of success or answer or information. So this feels really good. Whoever you're conversing with, again, it could be the thinking man. The King of Wands could be a manager, a leader of some kind, or somebody in a certain position that maybe you are inspired by. This conversation is interesting. Could be a relationship again, whatever, whoever this is. You guys are kind of in a matching energy, or maybe you're speaking to a couple or a couple of people. Either way, Ace of Swords is that things are clear, things are out in the open, there's information coming your way, there's truth, there's clarity coming your way, and this is a card of success too. So I wonder if this is to do with that balance, being on the same page as somebody here, or whatever this conversation is this week, it is going to grant you a key. Maybe it's a new opportunity. Maybe it's, again, somebody who has a really good idea for you that could spark something within you, maybe more confidence or whatever it is. It does really feel like information is important this week. So a conversation will happen in your external surroundings that's going to give you a lot of clarity. All right. And it's an equal exchange of words because the Six of Pentacles is there. So it's an equal give and take here, a balance. And also it could be about financial recognition. So maybe you're asking a boss for a pay rise or whatever. Or maybe a business partnership with somebody else. You could be deciding together with someone, communicate with them to start something together. Whatever it is, it looks very good. And it does look like collaboration or a good conversation. All right, let's see what's going on in your inner world this week. The Ten of Wands. So interesting. When a Ten of Wands comes up in a reading, it calls for something to be let go of, right? It's coming to the end of a difficult journey, but this is going on within you. So there is an energy coming through where you might need to release, all right? You might need to let something go. You might need to understand that in order to move forward, you have to let go of this weight on your shoulders. So I'm going to clarify it, of course, to see what it is. But this can be an exhausting card. Okay, so again, maybe some of you do really need to rest. What's interesting is it's coming up on top of or underneath, should I say, the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. So healing, resting, new beginnings in terms of your emotions. So internally, you could really be releasing something that's been quite heavy on you. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Wands in the inner world of Leo? The King of Pentacles. Interesting. This feels like a lot of responsibility, to be honest, but this is inside yourself. So maybe you feel responsible in some way. King of Pentacles is also about material wealth, so it could be in that area of your life. You feel like maybe you've had a lot on your shoulders at the moment, and maybe not a lot of like help with that area of your life. Let's clarify it one more time. What is the Ten of Wands in the inner world of Leo? Okay, there's 2 more cards. Interesting. So you've got a lot of pentacles here. So all about stability and resources. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Whether you will be juggling this new beginning, and maybe that's what's going on, you might feel very tired, you got a lot on your plate, you could be doing a lot at the moment. It does feel like what you're doing, though, is going to absolutely pay off for you, because it does feel like you're kind of going somewhere, because Ace, the 2 of Pentacles, and then you end up kind of becoming the king. So you might be very busy at the moment. That's what it feels like. Busy, maybe you are making decisions here about your stability or starting something new. That could be the case here, but it's in your inner world to become the King of Pentacles, more financially stable. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're moving into a new chapter of your life where you don't have to do as much effort to get some sort of reward or recognition or result, because that's what I would compare the elements with. Or maybe you're doing things again more stable this time, whereas before it maybe was based on your motivation, your ambition, which is a flame. It can die out. Sometimes you're kind of moving to the pentacles here. So finances and stability, your resources, so your energy and your time are more important to you at the moment. But anyway, let's get your advice for the week. For my gorgeous Leos, please, let's get one card of advice for Leo. 2 of Swords. Interesting that it came on top of the Success card the way that it did. So 2 of Swords is about making a decision. And the Ace of Swords is here on the bottom of the deck too. So maybe it's about making a decision based on this truth that comes true for you guys this week. I'm just going to clarify it quickly. What's the decision here? And also your choices is also important. That's your advice. 2 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Balanced decisions. One more. And the 7 of Swords. Interesting here. Your decisions are so important this week in general, especially when it comes down to what you're compromising, because the way that this came up, 7 of Swords, was a little bit on top of flexible. Now, 7 of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. We don't want to overly compromise things that really matter to you. Okay, so it's a good time to stay rooted in your integrity, in your beliefs, but to bend with the wind with the other things. Be flexible with other areas and compromise in other areas, but don't, just like the Success card said, it's like don't do things just because other people want you to do it, or what did it say at the end of that card? It was something about that kind of compromise. All right, so just be aware of what you're compromising and make sure that people aren't taking you for granted this week. That's important, especially with the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. It's about making important decisions and weighing up the pros and cons of things. Of course, trusting your intuition with decision making and making sure that you're giving to things that give back to you. All right, so is the work that you're doing actually fueling you in some way? Is it actually helping you towards, fulfilling that future that you want for yourself? Are the people around you taking your energy rather than giving back to you in a way? Like the people, you want to be around people who fuel you, not just vampires or energy vampires. You want people who make you feel good and who are fun to be around, people who, when you leave and you're just super happy for the rest of your day because their energy is uplifting. So 6 of Pentacles also to do with your routines. These are all things that they're advising you right now. All right, especially with the 7 of Swords. Don't self-sabotage. Don't go back on what you're saying. Like, don't be so flexible that you don't have a routine and you're not sticking to what you're saying here. But really focusing on what matters to you. Don't go overspending, keep to the plan, be a bit flexible with how things are unfolding and with yourself. All right, my angels, that's what I have for you. A bit of a long one, to be honest, today, but I hope this has helped in some way. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for spending time with me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, all right?